How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in ARK. Today is base building day. We finally got a piece of land picked out where there's enough room for us, our tames, our base, and plenty of room to expand later on. And it's super flat. So the backdrop is fantastic with the obelisk back there. And then we have the red trees out to the front side over here. Plenty of flat land. The neighbors are not safe, so we definitely need to build a huge wall here eventually. I want to get the shell of the base done first and get all of our stuff from the old base moved over here. So, location we decided on is going to be the first base spot we looked at in the last video. Rough coordinates are 2572, brings you right here on the new piece of land that did open up. So super nice over here. We got redwoods over here too, so that'll kind of work out for our sap taps. But what I decided for the base is to kind of use these flowers here as a reference guide, which we want the base to go. So it'll be kind of at an angle right here. Now we got the small little river behind us. We've got a waterfall on the side. We've got the red trees for the backdrop. Not sure yet if we want to do our water pin over there or over here. Doesn't really matter, but I still want to go ahead and, once the base is done, build a small little bridge going across here. I think it'll be kind of nice, man. We do got an Alpha Carno over there. Level 15. Might be okay if he stays on his side of the river. We might get a surprise visitor. But what we're going for is a base design like we had over on Aberration for the second base build. And what it is it's a 7 across, and 5 deep. Now we might make that a little bit bigger and do a 7x7, potentially, possibly. Not that hard to expand it, but let's go ahead and get started. We'll put down the foundations and then work on removing some of the flowers after. I want to leave as many as possible. So let's zoom out as far as we can. We are in deep pockets mode and got everything. Oh, I forgot. It's not on us. It's over there. Let's grab it from the storage real quick. I thought we had everything on us, but I guess not. I moved our stuff over here in storage and thought it was safe over here, but it got visited by a Carno and it destroyed one of my cabinets already. So, like I said, man, the neighbors are not friendly. Now, we do have a different mod installed as well. It's the JVH Garden Decor, I think is the name of it. And what it gives you is the little path pieces like we had over on Scorched Earth. These guys. Now, they were bugged on Scorched Earth after an update, and they all showed snow on them, but they're now fixed. So those will be super, super nice. If you don't know about them, they kind of act like a foundation, pushes down all the grass, things like that, and then you can walk on them. Looks very, very nice around base. Super cheap to make too. I think it's like 1 stone for each one. There's a ton of stuff in here. The main thing I want is just these and maybe some of these. But let's see what those are about. I think those are kind of new. A lot of stuff, man. Very, very good lightweight mod. So, anyways, grab all this. Jump back on you. We'll work on our shell of the base. That's a goal for today, is to get the shell done. And then in between videos, I'll get everything kind of moved over here. We can finish up in the next video. I'm trying to keep this guy alive as well. I've saved him like 2 or 3 times already from raptors, some wrecks. But I want the colors off of them. The 36, 3 fields of that, and then the 31. Look very, very nice on ours. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see. He's got a little one around too, we could claim. Actually, you know what? Do you have your little one still? It might have got killed off. I think it did. Like I said, there's a lot of raptors around here, so it's it was a lot to clean out. All right, so leave Junior right there. We'll start off with these. Try to get towards the middle. Now there is a very, very slight slope going from this side down that way. So we'll probably go ahead and sink this one down in just a little bit to make sure on the back side it's not too high. And it should work out for our stairs and stuff. Don't want to sink it down too far down here because we are going to have a little front patio. And I want to be able to put them out. Let's go just to the top of the flower. And we're going 7 wide. I want to make sure that the grass does get pushed down as well because the texture got changed with the 5.5 update. And some of the grass, like over on Aberration, doesn't get pushed down. Okay, it does, by the foundations. So that does work. Fantastic, man. All right, so let's go 5 deep. Now that's the size of the base over on Aberration. 7x5. I'm really thinking 7x7. We'll kind of get building here and then check it out. We can always expand later on too if we want to. It's not that hard to do. Just take the back walls off and kind of move that way some. So how the base is going to go is you got 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the inside of the base. Okay? What we're going to do is have one wall go up here. Roof go all the way up. On the last, fourth tile, comes back down and goes straight all the way down. This side is a flat outside patio, greenhouse stuff on top, dino stuff down below. So it's not too bad, man. I like it. I like it. Let's get out the sickle. Clean out all this stuff real quick. I want to leave as many of the flowers as we can. So I don't want to take out... Like, that one should be fine, even though it's right on the edge of the foundation. And all these. I want to leave as much as possible. We will do some decorating, too, with some of the trees from around the map. We kind of did a little bit of experimenting in the last video with what we could actually put into some of the pots and stuff, right? It kind of changes the color of them. But instead of just having our base out here in in an open field, I want to put some trees around. And then we'll figure out about the wall here later on. I'm thinking... I don't want to build it right up to the edge of that because dinos can still fall down in. There's some bad stuff up top there. So we might just kind of build a base going from the river up and around. I need to figure out how far this way I want to go. And then all the way back down to the river. Then all we have to do on the river side is put some plant species to keep stuff away. So it's not too hard to wall it in. Why are the trees moving weird? We all right? Are we getting heat stroke? I'm just saying. We're just now getting started. All right, let me clean out all the flowers real quick. And then we'll start on the walls and try to figure out what to do about the roof. Now, we got some of the new roof build parts, so it should be easier to do our overhangs without doing the weird offset that we used to have to do all the time. So that is going to be super nice. But I want to try to incorporate some of the new slopes in. The shallow ones. The problem is, they're not roof tiles, they're actually ramps, so that's a thing. Alright, so the grass is gone. I was getting worried it was taking forever for it to disappear. I do like on this map with the flowers, how you get so much fiber from it, and it's only fiber. Super, super nice. I wish I had some of the other flowers would be like specific for the berry type. Maybe some black flowers for the narco berries. Maybe some red ones for the tintos, things like that. That way you can actually go out and farm what you want instead of getting a mix of everything. So this is the back of the base. What we want is a double doorway here, right on the side. Why are you running? Okay. I think we're all right. Scaredy cat, man. Hopefully that's all it is. Go back to the walls. We are going to have some windows in here eventually, but they're going to be the greenhouse glass ones. We'll kind of change them out later on. So that'll be 4. We'll do a door here as well. I think for our door for the front, I think we want it offset here. That'll give us more room on this side for putting big structures. Now, we had a replicator in here last time over on Aberration. We're not going to have that now. We don't need it. We're not doing anything with tech. Again, these will get changed out for some windows. That'll be good there. We need to go up 1, up 2, and match that side. Same thing over here. Might need to make some parts. I didn't really count everything out. I kind of just made some. And then over here, mirror this. Wait, is that a new door? Is that new? A short doorway. How is that different from a normal one? Oh, interesting. It has a top part. That's kind of neat. It's a very small doorway. Or is this new? One of these are new. I think it's a short one. Interesting. Finding new stuff all the time from the update. Anyways. Back where we were. Look, dude, I get excited with build parts. I always say it, man. ARK, 50% is taming dinos and 50% is base building. So, it's what it is, you know? We need to do one more row up here. And you'll see why in a second. We need 2 more of the walls. I swear, if you drag stuff over here, handle your own problems. Microraptors! We have to move. We can't live here, man. Junior, look, buddy. Normally, I would say handle your own problems. But I get it, okay? I'll help you out. You might die in the process. Sorry, casualty. No, please. Look, dude, if I die right here at our new base to a Microraptor... Don't run! Don't run! No, you ain't gonna live here anymore. I am claiming all this territory. Bunch of gits. That was a 130. Holy crap, dude. I did not see those last time. That's a terrifying thing. Just saying. Alright, let's put you... put you right here. Tell you what, let's do this, man. While we're here... Protect me, okay? If I get hits, you need to jump into action. Anyways, we were up here. Let's go ahead and place these. Now what we're doing out here is we're going to have some of the ceiling tiles on the second. Our door needs to be higher. Okay? Needs to be too high. I mean, unless we're a giant, then we can just leave that. Leave that like it is. This will come out 3 tiles. And out here, we'll have all of our stuff for our dino breeding. Do it right off the side over here, or maybe off the back. I think we did it off the back last time. Now we are going to have a wraparound deck as well. And an indoor balcony. Look, dude, I cannot build a base without having an indoor balcony. It's required, man. It's required, okay? Now, since how we got the new stairs, the narrow ones, that'd be super nice right here for going up and down and not taking up too much of our space in the base. So this will come all the way out to the edge. Not that way. Let's get some scaffolding. Actually, let's just put our stairs in here. We don't need scaffolding. These? We need the new narrow stairs. Right there. Oh, that is super nice, dude. 2 more. And that'll work here. Let's pick up these, get them going the proper direction. Let's do this one first. Don't talk to me, okay? Don't talk to me. Actually, we're coming out, I think 2 anyways. 2 or 3. It's only going to be for our beds over here. Just for doing our respawn stuff, you know? Let's go 1 more. And that'll work there. We'll have some railings up here. Let's get our roof tile started. This one will go this way. And that way. So it's almost like an A-frame. Goes up and it stops right there. Really, really like this base design a lot. It's nice in a way we're using the same base designs that we've done in the past because it's a little bit easier to build. But it also gives you time to change it up some, you know? High roof in here, too. I like it, man. I like it. All right, let's fix this. Put that as a normal wall. And the one up here will be our double doorway. Now, back in the other build, we had the gardener out here, right? This will be all of our crop plots. It's not going to have the greenhouse over the top part, but there's enough space out here. We don't use too much of the crops for anything but the kibble, that we should be able to have all the regular ones out here and still have plenty done, right? Because if anything, we've got right over there our crops too. So if we run out, we can go over there, borrow some from the neighbor, and everything will be fine. So let's get started on the roof tiles. And I think we might change some of the skins up too on this. I know there's skins for this map. I'm just not too interested in the marble stuff. I mean, it looks nice, but it's not my playstyle, man. I kind of like the thatch and wood look, but we might do Frontier Pack and then the steampunk for the roof. Possibly. We'll see how it kind of looks once we get the shell done here. And we'll work on a side part here real quick too while we have the roof half done. I have no idea where that went. Over here. Let's... I think it's just these, right? Our overhang. So nice not having to do the weird offset. Uses more of the roof parts, but I'll take that over the weird offset stuff any day. Forgot it's the same tile. Hello? There we go. Nice, man, nice. I thought about doing this as wood. But again, we'll kind of see what the tiles look like. Now, I'm not sure about the quarter ones with the skins, too. Not sure if that's a possibility. And I think there might be some problem, too. We'll check here in a second. With putting railings on these. I heard you can't? No! We can't do our railings on the side. So with the normal ones, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we do that. Looks fantastic, man. But, for some reason, they won't clip here. Oh, that sucks, man. I kind of want to do the overhang my other way. With the offset. Because of that. Let's see something, too. While we're doing science. Put you in there. Cosmetics. Let's get the... Steampunk. Why do we have so many crowds down here? And then let's grab Frontier Pack. While we're looking, and it's raining. So if we do these... Right? Do that as our walls. We do this... Okay, they do have it for that. Do this for the roof. I'm wondering how this will look with the... Yeah, see, it has stuff on the top here. And it won't be over on the side. We can paint this, though, and make it blue. Which will look fantastic. And the other thing is, too, is the inside. I mean, it's kind of fun. It matches this almost. Different texture on the wood. I don't know. Give me a minute. Let me do the whole roof. And then we'll change over the tiles and see if we like that. If so, we might just do the Frontier look for the whole thing. Possibly, maybe. We could always not do the Frontier Pack as well. Leave those as normal wood. And do this different roof as well. That looks not so bad with the overhang not having our railings underneath it. Give me a minute. Let me get this all done. We'll see how it is. Maybe the rain will be gone too. I kind of like it. It kind of makes sense with it being like a metal look on the roof too. Right? What we can do... So we have the overhang over here. We could probably do it on the side as well. Let's make a couple more of these real quick. Let's just make 5. 6. Takes 2 for each one. Now we are going to have some of these out here. Right? Probably too wide. I was thinking just one wide over here. The back's got to be like 3 or 4. But if we have these on the side, we kind of need to come out 2 tiles so it's not too crowded. Easy. I think that might be too much because we're only 1 roof tall here. So it looks from the side. Oh, too much. Way too much, for sure. Okay, let's remove this. I don't like that. I do think I like the roof up there. Now, with that, there's some different tiles that we can do up there. Pick these up real quick. We can add in some of the skylights. Actually, you know what? We need these for scaffolding. Full size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do one right here... Skin settings. Variants. We have this. And that kind of works. It's actually a window too on the inside. So it's not just an outer view thing. It actually shows you outside. So that's kind of nice. Right? Actually see outside. I like it, man. I like it. Don't know if we'll do them on this side. We could. If we move these up, 1 more tile, we can have them both there and both here. Well, I could just do them... See how it looks with 2 of them on there. Dude, the rain is non-stop today. I mean, it's good for water, but it kind of sucks otherwise, you know? Oh, that'll be up top if we do it. That should be fine though, right? Skin settings. Different variants. And then one here. The two look super weird. I think we just want to do the ones on this side right here. And not do the other side. Let's change these back. And you can flip them too, if you want to. I don't know why you would, but you could have them. You could have them inside out. It's kind of weird. I mean, look, dude. Options are always a good thing, okay? Especially when you're building an ARK. So let's do these. Leave it like that. And that should be kind of good. Alright, so that's kind of sorted. Frame is, for the most part, done. I mean, for the house. For the main base. That's it. Again, with these, we don't need the outside parts to make it look right. Alright, so let's work on out here. We're going to need not this. We're not going to do... Hello? The Frontier Pack. I like the normal wood, I think. We do need to get rid of this one. And then some around here. Pick you up. And then back here, we do need to get rid of these two. Over here should be fine. I don't think we're coming out any further this way. But we are this way. Alright, so that's kind of sorted. Do we have enough foundations? We might. This should come out 2? 1. We just do 1 here. Then we use some of the triangle ones. Just do 1 around so that it's not a plain base. I like having a little bit of a walkway around, you know? And this is coming out probably 3. So we're going to need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 more. Get those crafting. And that'll be enough for out here. We should have enough of the railings as well. And we got the pillars too. I'm wanting to do some stuff out here with the lights. Don't forget, we can only do 14 lights in one area before some turn off so others can turn on. So kind of limited to that. I'm hoping to get some of the trees that are glowing from the swamp. Put them over here to kind of help out with the lighting. Now out here, we're going to have the preserving bin. We're building the steampunk one. Kind of works out. Have it out here. And now that we got the shallow roofs, that'll be a lot better for our overhang for that. Instead of having it so steep. Again, if you didn't see that build, you'll know what I mean here in a minute. Get rid of that one. Leave the rest. Now with this, we use a path to come from here and go down to the bridge that'll cut across. Just gotta add something in, you know? So, super nice having so much room here for building versus the other one. I kind of like the small base design at the other location, but for for anything bigger than a pterodon, there's no room really. There we go, man. Alright, let's work on some supports here. What we're gonna do is... I can't remember if we did stone or wood, because here's what we're doing. We're putting these up. Nope. We're putting these up. Like this. Right? That'll be our opening. And then we're going to take and put these like this. One more. And that's our opening for getting into here. Do the same thing on the side. I think we might do stone for the pillars on the side. Let's see how that looks real quick. I think stone. Because we are going to have stone here for our border. And we're going to have wood ones going across here, I think. Maybe stone. Frame it all in. I'm going to have those down here as well, just for supports. I'm going to have this come out a little bit further, too. For an overhang, possibly. We got so many parts for pillars now. It's super nice. I like the half ones, and then you got thin ones, too, you know? Knowing wild card, I was thinking they were going to leave off the half-thin ones, but, I mean, they got them all in, man. It's nice, dude. It's nice. What we can do now, since how we got the half ones, right here on the corner, we can do a half one up and put a light up there. Alright, let's get the framework done. Easy. Railings. And now, since how we got the thin pillars, we might be able to. I can't remember if we tried this last time or not. I think we want to leave it open. So let's say we could go ahead and frame this in, going up. But I think it's too loud. Yeah, that's too much. I like the open look a lot better. Now again, not sure what lights we're going to use for the base itself, but if we decide to do some out here, instead of doing the normal wall ones, we can do the half pillars like this. Actually, we might just do that regardless if we put lights on them or not. But we can set lights on top of these. There we go. Now over here we can do a couple things. I thought about doing that same design right here. Then it's kind of open, but it's closed in. Saves from doing railings. We might go out a little bit. We're not using the gene storage, I think is what it's called, right? Because we're not doing anything with the genes. Yeah, gene storage. We had that out here last time. We made a small little area with the triangle foundations to come out and put it there so it wasn't so crowded. We're not going to use that, so probably just leave it like it is. See how this looks with these. I want it to be closed in, but like I said, but open at the same time. I'll do the same thing with the railings, but come all the way across. And this should be, I'm thinking, where we do our dino breeding and things like that. Maybe, possibly. At least have some egg hatching going on out here. Maybe have the air conditioner tames over here in the corner. Easy. So many clip points. Now it has the same theme all the way around. I like it, man. I like it. Again, diagonal pillars would be fantastic. We can put the thin railings, or the thin pillars along there. We'll tie it in so super nice. Alright, so that's kind of done. Anyways, it's not going to happen, so let's just leave it. At least not right now. Now out here, what we're going to do. Some of these I need to make some more. What we'll do is like this. No particular reason, just to kind of change it up some. And then instead of having it squared where our front deck is, it's going to be just a little bit of an angle. Looks a little bit better, man. Changes it up a little bit. We do it like this. The stairs will be 3 wide. 1, 2, actually 2 wide. 2 wide will be fine. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make about 10 more of these. How are we doing on railings? Need some more of those. Let's do about 30 more of those. We need some for the inside. I think we're good on pillars, right? Stone ones? I should have plenty of those. Do it like that. Do we want to have... Ah, man. Maybe we don't want this on the side. Might look a little weird. It's fine. You know what we'll do? We'll do some of the trees over here. Like really close to the base. There's some of the blue ones that light up. That kind of overhang a little bit. And should look fairly well. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do stairs. Full size, please. Oh, you know what? So here's the thing too, right? Let's make some doors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like doors, but they look kind of good. And I'll show you what we can do now. I used to have to offset this using the quarter tiles. Because the door right here, we have it open out. Right? So if you have stairs there, it kind of blocks half the stair. So we didn't have the half railings before. But, seeing how we do now, we can do a half stair here. Right? We're going to have the half railing. It blocks a door, and you still got a wider base for your stairs. Oh, that is fantastic, man. Look, dude. Said it before, say it again. The little stuff sometimes makes a huge difference. And these go all the way around normal size. We have stairs coming off the backside here. We might have them all set just about right there. 2 sets. And this will be blocked in as well. Do some more of these stairs. Full size, please. Some there. In the front side, do 2 full sets here, which works out because it's on either side of the door. A little bit more room walking up. A couple more railings. There we go. Now I need to go around and do the stone pillars. I like how this looks on the inside. Do we have... Oh, we have the half pillars, too. Oh, dude, I'm so happy, man. So super happy. That stuff was so hard to do before. And now it's just... Not right there. Super simple. All the half stuff. I was hoping for just half railings. But the half pillars and everything is just... It's nice, man. It's nice. Took them a year and a half, 2 years to get it, get it in game. But better late than never, I guess, right? Got to do your down pieces here, too, for support. Alright, so that's good there. Down piece, we need them by the stairs. Don't want them to break. Not there, not there. Holy crap, dude. That's a cool headpiece on this guy. With the blue in there? Stay around, he might get tamed. I'm just saying, dude. Just saying. Alright, so just about done here. So that's supports for the whole base. I went ahead and did them around the front side too here, on the corners. Might as well, looks good. That's kind of set there. Now what we're going to do is... half ones? I think we want wood, right? Yeah, do the wood ones. Looks a lot better. And then up top here... We're going to go ahead and... Oh, we need to do the sides here. Need to make a couple more, I think. Maybe? And do half ones. Stone. Don't mind that, okay? You saw nothing. There we go. Do some fences up here. Need to put our doors on. And I think the frame, for the most part, is complete. Now, again, what we're doing up here is you come out, crop plots over there, along here, and down there. Depends on how many we can fit. Now, all we need is a medium ones for doing the vegetables. For the berries, all we need is purple, the red, and the black ones. Which, again, there's so much stuff around here for grabbing berries. I might not do those. All depends. I'll have a couple of each of the flavors of the vegetables. It doesn't matter if we don't have the greenhouse up here. It's just the crops growing, you know? Come up here, harvest what we need, and be kind of set. Let's do the doors. That's got a door. 2 doors down here. I need to grab... I don't have crystal on me. I need to grab crystal and stuff from the smithy. We'll do the windows in the next video. What am I looking for? Doors. We'll do the windows in the next video around here. I need to figure out which ones I want to put where. Right? Open that one. Let some air breeze through, just saying. And that one. So over here, we'll wait to build it until we get the preserving bin made. But we'll have the preserving bin right here, the steampunk one. This one. It's fantastic, man. Couple that with the quiet skin, quiet mod, quiet homes, whatever it's called, skin. Makes no noise. Have it out here making our jerky all the time. We'll make a small little slope coming down off of it too. Actually, well, I don't want to do it until we have it here. All right, quick overview before we go. This will be the back deck, right? We're going to have out here, we'll have the preserving bin. Pathway will go from here out to the water. We'll do that in the next video probably. Kind of come down here, curve a little bit, and then I want to have a ramp going across. Little walkway. We'll have all of our dino stuff out here for breeding, things like that. Forges too, probably over here in the corner. Little deck out here to get decorated. We'll install some windows as well. Inside here, not sure where, probably right here in the corner. We'll do our storage. There's enough room for 2 vaults before the stairs, I think. Possibly. I have to get some bring it over, but I think so because right there's a top, kind of where that step is. Right there for the second tile, judging by the door height. So 2 vaults there maybe in the side. Windows over here. It's got our smithing stuff. Make some room over there as well. Put some windows in. Oh, we got to do railings up here. Safety first, man. Safety first. We'll have our beds up here for our respawn. So here's the other thing, too. Do you want this to be so wide? Let's remove one to open it up some. So with this, we got to put one of these down. Just for the corner. Totally forgot about that. That way the railing clips in properly. It doesn't stick out of the roof. Hello? Don't be weird, man. Don't be weird, Junior! And then a half one. There we go, man! Alright, let's go ahead and put a border on this real quick with a pillar. Full size. And then what do we want to do for this? I like using the stone ones. Only got one. Let's make a couple more. Make 10. I like to use a stone one and doing it as a thin one. It's a little bit of a color difference, you know? On the inside there. And then a half one for that. There we go, man. There we go. We'll grab our beds too, put them up here. Enough room there for 2. A little bit of a light out there as well. Probably do maybe a door here going out or a window. Center it, right? We'll remove the sides. We'll put in some quarter ones on the corners. And we'll have our garden out here. Oh yeah, one last thing before we go. I want to make sure it's done now or else I will forget. We're going to need some more pillars. Let's do 10 more. Also helps me out with prepping for the next video for resource harvesting. More will get done now. I'll know which we need for the next video. Do this around here just for the border. Looks a ton better, man. Really does. Connecting the wall down to the floor. I like it, dude. I like it. We'll get that painted and it'll look a lot better too. Not sure what we'll do for the inside slats here. But we can always paint that a different color that'll match the seam in here and the nails too. I'm hoping. We'll see. Ah, dude. Well, not too bad of a day, man. I am super excited to get this finished. Get stuff moved in. We still got to do the inside part. We got to do the massive wall around the outside. We got to do some landscaping with the trees. We got to get some flowers, things like that. A lot of stuff left to do. And we got to work on some taming because the event's only going on for a week. So we might take a break in between this video and next video for doing building and do a little bit of taming. We got that Megatherium that is all black. I want to get tamed up. And the beaver roaming around here. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.